everyone, today we're going to be doing a New Year's Eve look. This is what I'm going to be wearing on New Year's Eve, and I really hope you enjoy. And I've put false lash on, and I'm going to show you the other side. It's a mixture of green and purple with a bit of light purple lilac on the highlight. I really hope you enjoy. This was exciting to do, and I love these lashes. I'm really digging them, so off we go. So first I'm going to start with some primer. I'm going to be using a dark primer, and it's out of the new kit, but more on that soon. I'm going to do a video on it. So anyway, take the primer, any kind of dark primer will do. I'm just going to gently put a little bit on my eyelid. I don't want too much on because I'm going to smudge it anyway and get that shape that I want. This is just act as a beautiful dark base. And yes, it's a proper eye primer. It's been developed and I'm really over the moon with it. So I'm just getting a little bit more on there. See? No. Get your finger in. It's hard to get your finger in and do it properly. So we're going to pick some brushes up here. This is the one I've been using for this. And it's just like a small angled brush. I'm going to have to zoom you so you can have a good look. Hang on, here we go. Are you ready? Right, so take your angled brush and you're going to just basically run it. It's very soft, this one, mind. You could do the firmer one, maybe a concealer brush, just to kind of blend the black primer out. Or you could actually use black cream liner for this. You just want a dark base. And that's all you're really after. To get a nice dark base on. I'm going to get right in there underneath, look. So just creating a dark smouldering base for your stuff to stick to. And because it's dark, the colours you put on are going to be just so intense. So when I get into the green now, I'm using by Nars Night Porter. Look at that, it's gorgeous. I'm just taking a small eyeshadow brush and I'm patting it on. Got a bit of fallout there. We're gonna line that up in a minute and I'll show you how. First you're gonna stick this green on. Make sure you pat it on. You don't want to blend it in, you just want to pat it on, because by patting it on you're making it more intense. Get right in there. I'm going as close to the lash line as possible. And then when I get to here, I'm just going to pat it into a circular, semicircle motion. So you have that kind of shape going on. Don't worry because you're going to be blending. So just make sure you've got a semicircle. All patted in on top of your black primer with plenty of this green glittered eye makeup. You can use any dark green, anything you can find. It's always going to be good. Now I'm going in on top of that with some Steeler, and I don't know what this is called, but I will find out. I think it's called Grape. And tap it off on a blender brush. Then don't steady your finger on foundation face, you get marks. I'm going to go in and we're going to go over the top like that. So just gently blend a bit of the grape. You don't want too much. I've probably got a bit too much on this. I'm going to get rid of it on my arm here. Right messy. Just blend very gently. Push it right up like that. And then once you've done that, you're going to get another blender brush. Put it down here somewhere. To use this one. Yep, and I'm going to go in with a different colour. I'm using this one at the bottom. It's a very, very, very light lilac colour. Plenty of that on your brush. And then I'm going to go into the eyebrow bone. Just blend it out. And go back and forth over your grape. So you've got that kind of colour combination going, and they're all colours that complement each other, so don't worry about it looking too clashy. Now I did have a little brush. Here it is. Taking a small pencil brush. Make sure it's wet. And then I'm going to go back in with Night Porter on the lower lash line, wet, damp, so that the eyeshadow isn't dry and it doesn't stick in your eye because it really floats. You're going to go underneath on here. You feel the difference, it just glides on when it's damp. You go right in, and then we're going to line this out a bit, right in the corner, like that. Should have come a little bit here to match them up. But anyway, when you get the outer corner, go straight up, because this is going to blend in with your green on the outer corner. Just blend it back in over. You can always go with your brush again, your fluffy brush, just to blend it, just in case there's any harsh lines there. But there you go, you've got that nice look going on. I'm going to take some black liner. This is just by Sephora. I'm using this because it's so creamy and intense. Go under on the lower lash line, on the waterline. Now, if you like this angle where I'm at, let us know, because it's far easier for me to do videos from, and so you'll probably get a lot more because I don't have to have a load of equipment to a silly cold room. But anyway, eyelashes. These are the ones I'm using. Never pull them. Always pull them down. Now I've unglued them, but there you go. Always pull them down away from the plastic, or you can change the shape of them. Give them a little bit of a twiddle like that. You're going to get your glue, and you're going to just gently glue down the outside of it, like that. It'd be easier to use a Q-tip so you don't get too much on. But you know me, I never come prepared. Right, so you've got this silver glitter. The glue dries clear, so don't worry about that. I'm going to come in close and I'm going to pop it on. So first of all, it's nice and tacky. Pop it into place, like that. It's always best if you don't have glue on your fingers, or you'll just pick it up. And now I'm going to go in with the end of a brush, and I'm just going to gently tap it into the inner corner. I'm just holding it in there and it'll stick. I'm just gently pushing it back over my lashes. Hold them together. Getting this stuck right into the lash line so they're not going to flap off. Could have come a little bit further in, so we're going to just tug it into the corner. Just get it in. You'll get it into place in the end, don't worry about that. While the glue's drying, you've got a bit of room and time to manoeuvre. Now for the blush. I'm going to get the names for these, I'm not completely sure, but this one's by MAC, and I think it's called Prism. That's what I think it's called. With that medium one here. Get your brush, big brush, like that. I know there's a lot, but it's a light colour on my skin tone. And I'm just going to push it into the skin like that. Dab it on, get right in there. Go up into the hair, the temples, like that. Got all these marks on as well, being resting my finger. Very silly. There you go. Come down a bit more on this side as well. Now, for the fun part, is the lips. And I'm using this one. What's it by? Hang on. L'Oreal. This is a L'Oreal one. This one's called In the Buff. So you're looking for a nude lipstick, basically. Oh. Then over the top of that, I'm taking a light colour. This is by MAC, and it's called Fine China. Any light lip gloss, that's going to just give you a really nice finish. basically aiming for a pinkish look. Now I need to quickly get the other brow done, or it's going to look silly. So I'm dampening an eyeliner brush. It's an angled one, it's a bit messy. Going into the dark of the Laura Mercier. Just finish these off quick. I'm basically just lightly filling in the hair, giving myself my own eyebrow shape however I like it. This one's a bit square, but it doesn't matter because they don't have to match. Because sometimes you would pluck one more than the other anyway. It's just life. Okay, I really hope you enjoy my look at that. It's gorgeous. I like it. Now because I've been messing about in the inner corner, it's come off a little bit, so I'm going to just go back over that like that. Oh, I'll zoom you out, and there you have it. This is my New Year's look. I really hope you enjoy. This is my creation. I love it. I'm really enjoying getting back into colour. Coming up next is the celebrity looks. I promise. I know you've all been asking. So Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, Videophone, they're all coming up, I promise. I just wanted to do this one because it's a really exciting, colourful look, and I like it. So next up, I'm going to show you some stuff, new collection, some information on the road trip, and something else which I've never ever had before, and I got my first one, and I'll show you that. So stay tuned. Zoom zoom.